Welcome to the course Asia 353, Introduction to Hindi Film. This week's topic is The Angry Young Man, Amitabh Bachchan. I will discuss today the genre of angry young man that appeared in the Bollywood scene in mid-70s. I will also discuss how Amitabh Bachchan had made the angry young man come alive on the silver screen and how it made Amitabh Bachchan a superstar second in the row after Rajesh Khanna. At the end, I'll also discuss in little more details the film Deewaar, one of the angry young man films, which is part of the syllabus. So, let's start. In mid-70s, when the star of Rajesh Khanna started fading, a new genre, a genre of angry young men started appearing in the Bollywood scene. The new genre within few years took the industry by storm. By 1975, the angry young man was already dominating the mainstream Bollywood films. The superstar Amitabh Bachchan played a pivotal role in making of the angry young man persona. Amitabh Bachchan made his entry as angry young man in the 1973 film Zanjeer. Until then, he was playing the roles of a doctor, as we have seen in Anand, a lawyer, or some other simple, unrevolutionary roles. He was almost written off as a mediocre performer. Then came Zanjeer, and it took the whole industry by surprise. Amitabh Bachchan found his image, his niche. In the role of Police Inspector Vijay, he became an angry young man. Zanjeer is a revenge story. Inspector Vijay is carrying in him the culminating anger. As a kid, he had watched his parents being killed by the notorious criminal Teja on a Diwali night. The revenge is complete when Inspector Verma himself kills Teja with his own hands to bring the justice, to bring the cosmic justice, and of course the legal justice. The good prevails, the bad is defeated, and the harmony is established. The super success of Zanjeer opened the floodgates of the angry young man films. In the years to come, Amitabh Bachchan played memorable roles as angry young man in Sholay, Deewaar, Trishul, Shakti, and many more. The film critics and film scholars have analyzed and written a lot on the shift from romantic love stories to the angry young man stories in Bollywood in 1970s. The 50s and 60s were full of enthusiasm of gaining independence. The excitement of self-rule, nation building, creating your own destiny was very high. But by mid-70s, the mood of the nation had changed. The excitement had already started fading off and the disappointment started kicking in. The nation seemed to be going nowhere. Poverty and hunger were the real issues. The corruption had crept in into all walks of life. The common men were disillusioned. The system had failed them. The change, the transformation seemed inevitable, and it came in the form of the angry young man. Who is an angry young man? An angry young man comes from the lower or lower middle class of the society. He has been wronged by the corruption in the society, by criminals and their greed. The system has betrayed him. His anger is justified and he wants to take revenge. He plans to make things right or at least repair the wrongdoings he suffered in his life. The angry young man often does not follow the accepted norms of behavior in the society. In some cases, he goes even beyond the limit of the legal system to correct the wrongs done to him. At the end, he always brings the ultimate justice, the legal as well as the cosmic justice. Another interesting feature of the angry young man in Bollywood is the fact that the role of a woman in angry young man stories is more or less insignificant. The macho lifestyle of the angry young man does not leave much space for a strong woman character. The female characters as love interests do exist in the film, but they are inconsequential. As one of the articles suggested, only with the retiring of Amitabh Bachchan as a hero, the romance returned to Bollywood through Khans, Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, and Amir Khan. Other actors have also played angry young man roles. In one of the interviews, Amitabh Bachchan himself suggested that Sunil Dutt in Mother India as Birju was the first angry young man in Bollywood. However, it was Amitabh Bachchan who managed to take the idea of the angry young man to such heights to make it an independent genre in Bollywood. His deep voice, the dialogue delivery, the pauses he makes in delivering the dialogue, the machoism in his acting, all these elements were able to express anger in a stylish manner, which is unique to Bollywood. In years to come, Amitabh Bachchan became synonym to the angry young man.
यही है वो इलाका जहां लोग तुम्हें जानते हैं, शेर खान। अब न तो वर्दी है न कुर्सी और ना ही मैं ड्यूटी पर हूं। इलाका तुम्हारा है और मैं अकेला हूं। मतलब का बात बोलूं साहब? खबरदार तो कोई बीच में आया तो
Now, I would like to talk about the film Deewaar, which is part of the syllabus. Here again, the usual spoiler alert. If you do not want to spoil the fun of the film and not want to know the story, please come back to this video later when you have already watched the film. As usual with the other films of this genre, Deewaar is also a revenge film. Deewaar is a story of a family with a single mother and two sons who had been wronged by the criminals and the society. The father of the family in the beginning of the film was framed by the criminals. He could not handle the disgrace and abandons his family. The mother moves to Mumbai with the children and struggles with the odd jobs to feed and raise her sons. When the brothers grew up, the elder one, the angry young man Amitabh Bachchan, ends up being a high-class criminal, and other one becomes a righteous police officer. It is a usual masala storyline. At the end, the criminal brother dies, but not before taking the revenge for the suffering of his family. The younger brother is rewarded for being an honest policeman. The legal and at the same time the cosmic justice ultimately prevails. The story of the film, rather the story of Vijay, the angry young man Amitabh Bachchan, is loosely based on a notorious mafia gang leader, Haji Mastan. Haji Mastan was also a Mumbai dock worker as Vijay in the film, and both rose to the highest level of Mumbai underworld. The film is the reflection of the disappointment which masses started feeling after 25 years of independence. After 25 years of self-rule, the corruption was all over the place. The smugglers, mafias, the gangsters were ruling Mumbai. However, the police, the judicial system still belonged to the right side of justice. The lives of the criminals were glamorized through expensive cars, stylish clothing, high-rise buildings, bars, etc. Everything one needs to live a lavish life. However, the morality was not compromised. The most famous dialogue of the film reflects the dichotomy of morality and immorality. The immoral brother has buildings, houses, cars, and bank balance, and the moral brother has the mother. The dichotomy of morality and immorality is also shown in the love interest of the brothers too. The moral brother has a homely girlfriend, and the immoral brother's girlfriend is shown as of a loose character, the one who drinks, who smokes, and probably lives a promiscuous life, the typical perception of a bad behavior in the society then. As much as the lifestyle of the rich brother is glamorous, lavish, it is still immoral. He and his consort have to pay for the so-called immorality, and that too dearly. Both the older brother and his consort die, as the immorality cannot stay unpunished. On the other hand, the moral brother is rewarded with the police medal. The justice is served, both legal and the cosmic one. Please watch the film if you have not yet, and also do the readings. We will discuss the film when we meet. I leave you with some very typical angry young man scenes. You might find them a little over the top macho type, but these are the scenes that brought the paisa vasool value to the film.